some of you sparked my interest and got me thinking. And I thought, you know what? This video has to be made because nobody else has. Hi, it's Robbie from Southern California, and today I'm going to talk about certain pots that a lot of us have been growing in, and it's not working, and you think, what did I do wrong? This is what sparked it. I ran and bought these at Dollar Tree. They're gorgeous. They're ice buckets, and I thought, aren't they going to be nice to plant around the deck, the yard, because of color? And then a bunch of you came in and said, oh, I bought them. I saw them also, and I tried growing in them last year when they had them, and your plants didn't grow. Well, this plastic is no different than any of the other plastics. It's a number 5, which is considered food safe. So I started wondering, what could that possibly be? So I did a lot of research, and I came up with, I think, your answer. So let's talk about that. When you go to the nursery, what do you get at the nursery? Almost all your pots. Occasionally you'll see other ones. Black pots. Now let me tell you something. Back in the UK, they wanted to ban the black pots. Why? These are not recyclable. They're not recyclable there, and they most certainly are not recyclable here. They can't go through the machines. They can't read them. And so the machines kick them out. There's a whole detail on there. I'm not going to get into all that. We'll be here for another hour. But they get kicked out and they go into the dump. In other words, that's the end of them after we toss them out in the trash. That's why I say, please, if you go to the nursery and you buy a plant and it's in a black pot, don't throw them away after you've planted your plant in your garden, in the ground, wherever you're going to plant it, or it fizzles out. Keep it. And if you don't want it, put a free thing in your paper, a local newspaper or neighborhood watch. You can go and find out that a lot of people want these. I want them. When I see them on the curb, I grab them. When I give plants away to people that I've grown in these black pots, no matter what size they are, I always say to them, if you don't want them, bring them back, because once this gets put in a trash can and is taken to the dump, it's going to get buried or burnt or whatever they do with it, because they will not recycle it. So let us recycle it. So what you can do with these and these is you can put them in these beautiful color containers and cut them down if you want, if you don't like the looks. Now, what is wrong with these containers? Why do you think all the nurseries have black pots? Well, they did research on that, and they did a lot of discussions with different nurseries, and this has been over 100 years of black pots. And the reason is they have found that when they use colored pots, plants that were left at the nursery, because some of them can sit for years, didn't grow and didn't survive. Some of them yes, and some of them no. They fizzled out. Why? See my hand? You can see through these. You can see through these that sometimes I grow in. And you can see through these that I also grow in. I buy these from Walmart. I have grown lettuce in there. You can also see through them. Now, what is the issue with that? The research has shown, for most, and not all plants, that plants can't grow or survive for a length of time in these pots because they're clear. Now, why? Why would that? They're basically clear. The reason is, look around behind you. Look at things growing in the ground. Most plants cannot take sunlight on their roots, not even the small amount coming in. So they may sit at the nursery for about 6 months. They won't grow. They get stunted, and eventually the plant dies out. Plants were not designed, all nature's plants were designed to have their roots underground away from the sunlight. The only sunlight the roots will get are the ones close to the surface, but not this deep. Now you can fix it. I'll get into that in a second, but I want you to think about it. If you're growing in light pots that you can kind of see through and you're doing well, don't worry about it. For you that have tried and you're not doing well with them, you can continue to use them by doing some things to them. You can line the inside with cardboard. Now, I don't like cardboard. I have problems with it. When I use a lot of cardboard around the garden, even in the totes, what happens is it starts to separate and you get all kinds of earwigs because they love to hide in things, slugs, they'll get in there, and these are things that will destroy your plants. But what you can do is shove it down in there and then fill it over with soil. So it's under the soil. It will decay and become part of the soil, but over time, it will still have that little bit of barrier where you can't see through the plant. And you could do the same thing with these ice buckets. Just get some cardboard and roll it up. Now, I like cardboard that's been sitting for a while because we all kind of have an idea that the cardboard is treated. Why? They're sitting in warehouses, all these boxes. If they don't treat it or do something to them, we're going to end up with silverfish and all kinds of stuff and roaches in our house when boxes would be delivered. So by being treated, that's why you never find anything in there. Think of them. They make tens of thousands and stack them by sizes and grab what they need. That is the perfect place for silverfish and roaches to hide. But if they're treated, then you're not going to have that problem. So we don't have that problem, but I don't want that in my soil. But get it out, let it sit outside in the sunlight for a while and let that all break down, whatever they did to it. And then you can line your pots that way. It would be the perfect world if they could go ahead and recycle these into things. Occasionally they might do something asphalt they do in roads, but in general, these don't get recycled. And that is the reason. The two reasons are it can't go through the machines. And the second reason we can't get colored pots in our nurseries is because, well, your trees and your larger plants and a lot of bushes will not do well in them. Sometimes even your vegetable plants may not. I've grown a few in clear containers and containers that are like this one. And I've noticed that sometimes they don't get as big as they would normally because their roots are being impaired by having the sunlight come through. That's why you're going to go to the nursery and you're going to find black pots in almost everything they sell because they don't want to have to be replacing plants when they don't need to. The totes I use are black. You're always worried about heat. It might be warm on the outside. On the inside, the soil retains coolness and it works really well. I haven't had any problems with the large 18-gallon totes. Why? Because once you get in a little bit, like I showed you, lining it, at that moment, there's no more sunlight where they're growing. So they'll do fine in that. It's mainly your smaller containers, smaller pots. The other thing I grow in, you've seen, are let me move this, the dish pan. I love the dish pans. They're black. They're like $5 and you can grow all kinds of things in there. Again, they can utilize the entire container because they can get their roots all the way around without hampering the plant. This I added on. This is irrigation tubing. I use it all over the yard. I can drape tulle on top of it or a shade cloth if it got too hot. So I just wanted to kind of touch on that because of all the activity that came on when I bought these, saying, oh, I love them, but I can't grow in them. Well, you can't grow in them because whatever you were trying to grow in is not doing well when it can see sunlight. A lot of your flowers, the roots are not designed to see sunlight. So either line them with cardboard or get yourself a plastic pot, cut it to size, make sure you put drain holes in here and drain holes in here, cut it down. You won't see the black pot and the plant will be much happier. So I hope I've given you some ideas of what may be going on with your plant. It's not you, it's your plants. The roots do not want to see sunlight. After all, look around in nature. You do see a few come to the surface. Some of those are water retaining roots. Some of those are feeder roots. But generally, the roots are underground, not seeing sunlight. Kind of use common knowledge on a lot of that. And I think when you step back and look, you'll go, now I know what's going on. So with that, have a wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye. Okay, so I need a little bit of cardboard. Now I can get you planted. To imagine that this was only put together weeks ago, and I had no butterflies here to speak of. So what's the saying? Build it and they will come. And they will.